It feels like we're in a constant battle for our own attention, right? Every notification, every email, every single tab you have open, they're all just tiny cracks in your defenses. So today, we're going to build a system, a fortress, really, to protect what is probably your most valuable asset, your focus.
And this quote just nails it, doesn't it? If you feel like you're losing the fight against distraction, trust me, you are not alone. Our modern world is literally engineered to pull you away from what's important. But here's the good news. Focus isn't some gift you're born with. It's a skill. It's a superpower that you can actually learn.
But first, think about the real cost of just one tiny interruption. This number right here, 23 minutes, it's just staggering. That's how long studies suggest it can take to get back into that state of deep focus after just one little ping. I mean, look at this tangled mess on the screen. That's your brain trying to find its way back. The stakes here are incredibly high. So where do we even start building this fortress? Well, we start with the most critical part, the part everything else rests on, the foundation. And that foundation, it isn't some fancy software or productivity trick. It's your physical body. Let's be real. You can't just life hack your way around taking care of yourself. You've got to think of these as the absolute non-negotiables. Sleep isn't a luxury. It's literally how your brain recharges. Hydration? That's what keeps that sluggish brain fog away. A quick walk isn't slacking off. It's a tool to get blood flowing and restore your clarity. And balanced meals? They prevent those awful energy crashes that have you reaching for any distraction you can find. Without this bedrock, everything else we're going to talk about is basically built on sand. Okay, so once that solid biological foundation is in place, now we can start putting up the walls of our fortress. This is all about controlling your environment, both your physical and your digital space, to shield your attention from all those outside attacks. Just look at the two realities on this slide. On the right, that's the default, distracted space that, let's be honest, most of us live in. But look at the left. These are simple, but they are so powerful. Turn off the notifications. Keep your browser tabs under 5. And here's the big one. Put your phone in another room. Seriously? Because even when it's just sitting there face down, a part of your brain is actively spending energy to not pick it up.
And your physical space is just as important. A cluttered desk really does lead to a cluttered mind. Bright, cool lighting actually mimics daylight and helps keep you alert. Oh, and try the one-screen rule. It's fantastic. If you're not actively using that second monitor, just turn it off. Visual clutter is mental clutter. These walls create a dedicated zone for real, deep work. All right, so our fortress has a solid foundation and strong walls. Now we need the tools and the systems to actually get things done inside of it. This section is all about creating a workflow that actually works with your brain's natural rhythms instead of constantly fighting against them.
So let me ask you a question. Be honest. Do you pride yourself on being a great multitasker? A lot of us do. We wear it like a badge of honor in this super busy world. But what if I told you that whole idea is a complete myth?
Because here's what's really going on. Your brain isn't actually doing multiple things at once. It's just task switching. It's jumping back and forth between things incredibly fast. And this constant switching, it comes at a massive cost.
And here is the punchline. Trying to multitask isn't just less productive. It literally makes you dumber in the moment. I'm not kidding. Research shows it can temporarily drop your effective IQ by as much as 10 points. That's pretty much the same cognitive hit as pulling an all-nighter. So single-tasking isn't just a nice idea. It's a strategic necessity if you want to do high-quality work.
So if single-tasking is the goal, how do we actually do it? Well, this is one of the most effective tools out there, the Pomodoro Technique. It is absolutely brilliant because it is so simple. You just commit to 25 minutes of focused work on one thing. That's it. Knowing that a break is just around the corner makes it so much easier to push through and resist those distractions.
Okay, we have built the foundation, we have built the walls, and we have equipped our fortress with the right tools. But there's one last, absolutely essential layer, the guardian at the gate. And that guardian, well, that's your own mind.
This right here is the whole game. You don't just flip a switch and turn on focus mode. It doesn't work like that. It's a muscle, and just like any other muscle in your body, it only gets stronger with consistent training. You have to work it out.
So how do you train it? Well, just a few minutes of meditation each day can literally strengthen the parts of your brain that notice distractions. Start small with your work sessions too. Maybe just one 25-minute Pomodoro, and then build from there. But the key, the real workout, is what you do when your mind wanders, because it will. You just gently and without judging yourself, bring it back to the task.
This is such a crucial mindset shift. You are going to get distracted. It's going to happen. The goal isn't perfection, it's persistence. Every single time you notice your mind has wandered off and you bring it back, you've just done one more rep. That is how the focus muscle actually gets stronger.
So there you have it, the foundation, the walls, the tools, and the guardian. Your fortress of focus is designed and it's ready to go. The only question left is, what incredible thing are you going to build inside it first?